Hello, this is Hervé from Comic Book Bin, filling you in since 2002. Warduke is a cool figure. I remember having one when I was a kid. It broke. I'm gonna try not to break this one. It's from Neca. It's a good toy. It's very spiky, so be careful. It's not for kids. They can get hurt with this thing. Warduke is probably gonna be everybody's favorite this year. This figure is just over the top. It looks half human, half knightish, monsterish, whatever creature-ish. But it's packed with everything you'd like. He has 3 weapons with him. Each of them goes into a sheath that you can put throughout his body. There's a huge sword, a dagger, and another knife. The dagger is locked to a chain, so when you move the figure, the chain moves with it. But be careful because in the package, the chain was not broken, but not tied in. So you'll have to manually tie the piece of chain with the sheath to the hook on the figure's waist. Of all the weapons, the dagger is the looser one when inserted inside its sheath. So that's why I keep it in his hands instead. The shield is incredible since you can insert the arm inside, but there's also a handle. I suggest that you remove the hand first, make it grab the handle within the shield, and then pull in the peg within the arm slot, and it's going to be easier for you to put the shield on. I wish other action figures would do that. This one does it tremendously well. I haven't articulated the figure as much as I would like to. I feel like it needs a bat. I haven't given it a bat yet. And we all know Neca action figures. Although it seems that Neca has decided they were going to focus on quality since last year. So this figure does not seem like it's going to break on me. This is odd because this is Neca. I'm afraid that it's going to break on me at any moment. I haven't given it a bat yet, but I've been able to pause and play with the figure. The articulation with this figure are not impressive. He only has single joints everywhere. He can't raise his arms more than 45 degrees, and that's stretching. He does have a rotation at the elbows. With single knee joints, how you pause him is limited. He does have ankle rockers, and his head is on a ball joint, so that's not so bad. But giving him dynamic pauses will be very difficult. Now, the good thing about Warduke is that he fits with so many other lines, it's incredible. I've got him with the Mythic Legion Half Giant. Warduke is already taller than most figures. He's closer to 8 inches than 7 inches. So if you put him next to the Masters of the Universe He-Man, they're the same size. But one of them looks like a toy, the other one looks like a collectible. You can see the quality of Warduke next to that figure. It's incredible. If you put Warduke next to a typical Neca action figure, you'll see that he even tops over them. The Flash Gordon action figures is very much smaller than that. Still, it looks good with Warduke. But Warduke seems a little bit more solid than even Flash Gordon, well, the latest Flash Gordon. By using this scale, Neca made sure that their figures are hardly compatible with previous Dungeons & Dragons action figures. That's a bit of a disappointment. The Forgotten Realms, Dritz and Guinevere don't quite fit with Warduke. Well, Guinevere does. She's the right size. But Dritz is even smaller than a typical 6-inch action figure. He's closer to a Star Wars scale than a Marvel Legend or Classified. So next to Warduke, Dritz looks too short. Still, Warduke is a great figure. The paint job is incredible. There's shading all over his body, but the joints are not stuck unlike previous Neca action figures. Again, be careful with handling the figure. It's very spiky. It's not for kids. They can get hurt playing with this thing. You can poke an eye out. But if you had this figure as a kid, this is the best replacement for your old Warduke that you can ever hope to have. Mine broke, like I said. Like and subscribe. This is Hervé from Comic Book Bin, filling you in since 2002.